We're getting ready to install our mid and bottom braces. So those are the pieces that go on the end wall across the middle and the bottom outside of the doorways. And so how you find the location for those is you'll measure up off your door sill 48 inches. And I've marked that here at this top mark. And I've also gone 2 inches down because that is 48 inches from the bottom. So that'll make sure these are spaced 48 inches on center. Also, to prepare for our mid and bottom braces, you're going to dig out like you did for the door sills. You don't have to dig out quite as far because on these you can install it with the L brackets pointing up because it's not going to obstruct any door or anything.
We are just going to start with our mid braces, mid horizontal braces. That's your 2-inch square tube that's going to go across like this. So to get my measurement for this middle brace, I'm going to hold tape up right up to the edge of that tube. It's 50 1/4 inches. I'm just going to shave 1/8 off of that. So that measurement was 50 1/4 tight. I'm going to cut it down to 50 1/8 inches just to give me a little bit of wiggle room, and that's nothing to fret about because those L brackets are going to suck it right up to both of them, no problem. And what I like to do when I do these cuts for these braces, right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 per end wall. I like to work by end walls, and so I'll batch it. If this is going to be my piece for right there, I'll just write down 50 1/8 inch, and I'm going to cut that for that, and then I'm just going to go around and I'm going to get all my measurements all at once so I can cut all at once. Batching, work efficiency. So before you get them all cut, once you get them all cut, you're going to want to dry fit them, and then go ahead and if they fit, slap some L brackets on there like Nick's doing over there, and then you're good to mount them. And so what we'll do is we'll do 2 screws on either side of the L bracket. You go down and you do that for each middle brace. So middle brace, middle brace, middle brace, soon to be middle brace. After you get done with your middle braces, you can do your bottom braces. And so same deal, you're just gonna pull tape from the door stud out to the tube, get your measurement, cut it about 1/8 shy, mount your L brackets on it, and then get it on there, get it marked, double check it's level, and sink some screws into it.
So we got the mid braces in, doing the bottom braces now. We dug it out to make it flush with our door sills. You have the option here to not dig this out and just set it right on grade, but we think it makes for a cleaner look and a better, seal at the bottom if you do dig it in just a little bit. But this is the one that was cut for this spot. So I'm gonna line it up on my mark over here and I'm gonna get this side lined up with my mark because we know that's where that needs to be level with the door sill back here. Gonna sink 2 number 10 screws back here. And remember, in your door stud, you've got a round ground post in there. So I like to start with drilling through this center hole first because that's gonna hit that post nicely. And then you choose the side. Just remember to kind of aim like you're planning to hit that round post in there. So I break through that first one and then kind of angle it in towards the round. And then on this other side, we don't have a mark over here. We just level it. So tap it just to get it perfectly level right there. And again, we don't want it sticking outside the end wall. So I'm going to tap it in just a little bit. And on these bottom ones, on the end bow, you're drilling into the ground post, which is a thinner wall tube than the bow itself. So you don't have to pre-drill these. These will go in really easily. 2 screws there. I like to do the outside screw here because it kind of sucks that L bracket in a little bit. Just repeat that on both ends. This is just if your unit is gonna have Solex on it, you need something to go across this doorway at 4 feet on center to screw that Solex into. So we send you an extra door piece that'll go right across the middle there. And you're gonna install this just like all the other braces and door pieces. We've got our marks, 48 inches on center up from the door sill. Line up one side with your marks. Keep it flush inside and outside. On the other side, you have your marks, and we're also gonna make sure that that's level. Ta-da!